Hi, welcome back to Rebecca's Travels, or if you're watching my lifestyle channel, hi, welcome back to Rebecca's Lifestyle. Hi, how are you all doing? I hope everybody's as well as possible. Today in the UK, the weather is cloudy at the moment, or at least in northwest Leicestershire. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe, and a big thumbs up, and thank you for doing so. I really appreciate it. Today I'm going to be doing Travel News UK 5 Exciting Facts August 2023 at part 5. Unfortunately, these facts are disappointing with the UK's traffic control disruption, but anyway, I'm going to press on again, especially if you're travelling to and from an airport or coming back into the country from another country. So I'm going to kick off with skynews.com. Number 1, Heathrow Airport warns services will remain significantly disrupted after the UK's air traffic control fault. The problem is the UK airports, well, the problem is UK's air traffic control fault, not to do with the airline or the airport, or your booking operator. There's a fault in air traffic, and they've needed to correct it. And again, over the bank holiday, there's been a lot of travel disruption coming from the UK airports, going from and into the UK country from other countries. Which I really I feel really sorry for all the passengers, or if you're due to get a flight, I do feel extremely sorry for you, and my heart goes out to you. I hate giving bad news, being the bearer of bad news, but it is just the way it is, especially with a lot of people looking forward to travelling and going on holiday or business travel, etc., whatever you're travelling for. Number 2, London Gatwick said it plans to operate a normal schedule today on Tuesday following the disruption. However, passengers have been advised to check the status of the flights with the airline before travelling to the airport. And again, I would also recommend that if you're travelling to any UK airport, to always check your status of your flight before you travel, especially with the being an air traffic control fault. Number 3, BBC.co.uk, thousands face delays after air traffic control fault. It's a technical issue at the UK air traffic control. has led to long flight delays with thousands of passengers stuck on planes and at airports. Again, whether you're stuck on a plane or at an airport, I do feel for you. I can remember my first ever holiday coming back as a child from Rias Airport at Costa Dorada, Spain, having to transfer to Girona Airport, and all in all it was a 7.5 hour delay, and again and yes, it was awful. So I do feel for all the passengers that have been stuck or going to be stuck. Again, it's all airlines operating from the UK have been affected, with more than 500 flights being cancelled. Obviously, if your flight's actually been cancelled and not delayed, then again it's better to book or reschedule to another date and time if possible. Number 4, British Airways is advising short-haul passengers not to travel to the airport unless the flight is shown to be operating. If it's a short-haul flight, then you may be able to just again reschedule it, or find, say, another method of getting to your destination. I know some airports with short haul flights in the UK, say London to Glasgow, the trains have been helping out, which is again very good of the trains in getting people back home from like the destination, etc., helping out. Other airlines including Ryanair, EasyJet, Wizz Air, Logan Air, Aer Lingus, have all warned delays or cancellations. So again, really check with your flight operator if your flight is going ahead or it's going to be delayed. Euronews.com, number 5, air traffic control delays, compensation when to go to the airport, and more advice. Systems are up and running again, which is good news, but still many flights have been affected. It has caused travel misery again for thousands of passengers trying to return home or get on a last minute bank holiday, or basically travel on bank holiday of the summer. For flights within Europe, you're advised not to arrive at the airport more than 2 to 3 hours before your flight to avoid overcrowding. So any more than 2 hours, 2 or 3 hours, you're just going to be waiting even longer, and the airport's going to get very crowded. So if you turn up 2 hours or say a bit less, then again it'll reduce overcrowding, and you can avoid that, which again makes it a better experience for yourself and staff, to ease the situation. Are you entitled to compensation due to air traffic control restrictions? As a passenger, you have legal rights. Departing from a UK airport in the UK or an EU or UK airline, arrive at an airport in the UK on an EU or UK airline, arrive at an airport in the EU on a UK airline. So basically, if it's in the EU, basically to and from your destination, if a delay or cancellation is not the airline's fault, however, and it is rare for passengers to be given financial compensation if it is if it's not the airline's fault. However, you're entitled to certain help for the duration of the day, basically. What an airline must do if your flight is delayed is give you free reasonable amount of food and drink, often provided in forms of vouchers, to go to cafes in the airport. That's again another airport, or a UK airport. Refunding the cost of your calls, say if you've had to make a call to whoever's picking you up from the airport, whether it's a taxi or another friend or family member. Again, if it's a long delay, accommodation, if you're routed next day, it's usually being put up in a nearby hotel. They've got to provide, and the airline, and also transport from the accommodation or your home, if you're unable to return there, for instance. So again, the good news is you will be able to receive some help while on holiday, or going or going to your destination, just say. But as for actual compensation, it is very rare, with it not being the airline's fault. So I would like to say thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow for another top 10 video. So please keep watching, and thank you, and bye for now. Thank you, bye.